In today's review, we're going to be taking a look at this dual power wireless pet water fountain. This has been sent to me as a free sample, and before I show you how it works, I do want to show you how you're going to assemble it. So when you first receive your pet water fountain, all of the materials that you are going to need to assemble it are going to be located in the water reservoir. This is everything you get. Of course, you get your user manual, which is going to tell you how you're going to assemble it, as well as keeping up on the maintenance of your pet water fountain. You do have your battery pack that needs 4 AA batteries. Those batteries are not included. You do also get an extra power cable, which is why this is a dual water fountain. And then you get your water pump, your water fountain, the filters, as well as some extra filters that go into the water pump, and a little cleaning brush for when you do need to clean the pet water fountain. So the way we're going to assemble this is to remove both of the top trays. And then your water pump is just going to sit at the bottom of the water reservoir. Next, you're going to feed the cable down through this little slot here, and it's going to come out through the bottom just like this. Next thing we're going to do is place our filter into the tray, and you don't really have to do this step, but I always like to wet down my filter before I first put it in, just so it sits better and you get some of that extra debris off of the filter that may have accumulated on it during shipping. So the way you're going to put the filter in is with the white side facing up, and that's just going to sit right in this little area, and then the top tray is going to sit on top of that. Next, we're going to connect the water pump to this little nozzle right here, and just simply place it back down into the water reservoir. From there, once you have your batteries in, this battery pack is going to be connected to the water pump cable right here. So we're just going to plug it in just like that. We have a little hook on the back of the battery pack, and that's going to sit right here. Now, if you don't want to use the batteries, you do also have a power cable, which, like I said, is why it is a dual water fountain. So you can either use the battery pack or you can plug it directly into the wall. Entirely up to you. Then the last step is to just place the water fountain on top. So we're going to go ahead and fill this up with water, and the max capacity is going to be around 3 liters. And with that, you do also have a max fill line, so you know where to stop filling it up to. So when you're ready to use the pet water fountain, there's a couple different water settings that you are able to set, and you're going to set those with the power button on the back of the battery pack. So if we hold that power button, we're going to have a green flashing light indicating that it is now powered on. So if we click that power button again, we're going to have a blue light. Now that indicates that we are on the intelligent mode or the motion sensor mode. So when it senses any motion, such as your cat coming up to the water, it's going to dispense water for 6 seconds, and then it's going to turn back off. And then once it's woken up by any motion again, it will continue that 6-second cycle. The next mode that we have is going to be a white light. And now this is going to work differently depending on if you're going with the batteries or if it's plugged in. So if you're on the white light with the batteries in, then this is going to dispense water at 1-minute intervals every 10 minutes. So after 1 minute, this is going to shut off and it's not going to turn back on again until that 10 minutes is up. Now, if we use the power cable and plug it in the white mode, this is going to be a continuous 24-hour water flow. So these pet water fountains are super convenient, especially if you have picky cats. This cat in particular does love drinking water straight out of the faucet, like most cats like to do. They like drinking fresh moving water, and this pet water fountain is going to allow them to have that same satisfaction that they would from drinking out of a water faucet or fresh moving water. And with the 4-layer filtration system that is implemented in this pet water fountain, they are going to be getting fresh, purified water with every drink they take, as long as you do keep up on the maintenance of the filters and cleaning everything out after using it for so long. The size of it is also convenient. It's going to fit in areas of your home and not be in the way, and it's also raised, so that's going to be easier on your older cats or cats with sore joints, arthritis, and things like that, because instead of bending down all the way to the floor to reach their water bowl, they're going to be able to sit in a natural position to be able to comfortably drink their water if that is an issue that your cat is having. So like I said, a lot of cats do like drinking moving water, and this is going to give them the same effect, and they're going to have fresh water with every drink.